Flyers TV is sponsored by the Bay Hotel.
Obviously, it was a disappointing weekend. We went into the weekend kind of on a roll from the 2 weekends before that, and we ran into a weekend where we took a lot of penalties and we didn't really score, buried the puck. We only had 2 goals on the weekend, which is pretty embarrassing for the team that we have. But we kind of took away from it that we can't get off our game, and when we do, anyone can beat us, and that's kind of the result of the weekend.
We had a pretty tough weekend last weekend, and there were some unhappy faces around the dressing room, and some negativity surrounding the club, certainly on the media side of things. But had a word with the players early on in the week and regrouped them, gave a few guys a kick in the ass, and I think that saw a pretty decent week of training out of a lot of individuals. It's always a mistake can be made over here. When you come over, everybody's flying, trying to impress, and I certainly think that was for the first week. We saw a lot of speedy guys, but I think that pace can drop if you're not conscientious with your game and training. And you can kid yourself that you're playing well. And we watched a lot of game tape, and there was certainly more than a handful of players playing to the outside and certainly not doing the things that'll make them effective. So hopefully a week of training has got these guys focused for the upcoming weekend. 2 pretty important league matches. People seem to be pretty hungry for a win, but they're kidding themselves if they think that these guys in this room aren't hungrier than them for a win, because guys are feeling a bit of pressure, and at this point maybe they should be. It's been a tough road the last couple of years, but we take good pride in that we started getting successful last year, and we wanted to continue on for that. So a big weekend.
I think we kind of got back to basics this week. Coach has been trying to harp on us to shoot the puck, drive the net, that kind of stuff. So, that's why we're going to kind of get out of this funk where we're not scoring goals. And, I think we had a good week of practice. And it's obviously a big weekend. Sheffield's always a top team. And, going to Edinburgh, anything can happen. They're kind of a funny team this year. But, we got to take care of business on Saturday first at home.
Sheffield and Edinburgh this weekend. I mean, have you set a target for points that we should be getting?
Yeah, I think every weekend since the start of the season we've set a target for maximum points, and that really hasn't come to fruition very often here. But Sheffield, new look team, they came out, really started struggling, but they got a lot of ground to make up, and they're not going to roll over. So Doug's going to have them flying coming in here, and it's a home game that's a must for us. And Edinburgh probably been struggling even more than we have, but are playing well. They took Cardiff right down to the buzzer there last weekend, and they got a full quota in there. So they're always going to toughen up, and Edinburgh's always a tough place to go. If you go in there thinking you're going to be successful, you're quickly surprised off that first draw. So we got 2 tough matchups this weekend, but listen, I'm going to be saying that every weekend because I think every game's tough. I think the league's tightened up, and points are hard to come by. And we're just going to have to make sure that we get set up here as a team and really start getting hungry for these wins, find a way to win some hockey games.
Going into the Sunday against Edinburgh, it's obviously really important to get the results against Edinburgh, particularly being in the conference as well.
Coaches are always harping on the in-conference games, how big they are, and you go into Edinburgh and it's a tough rink to play. We went in there before and got a 2-1 win, and it's one of those rinks where they can lull you to sleep in there, and if you don't have your best, they'll take advantage of it.
Injury-wise, Jamie Wilson's going to skate with us tonight, which is a positive sign. He's feeling a lot better. He won't be ready for the weekend, but that's him starting to skate. And the rest of it, DaCosta, he's out mid to longish term, hopefully mid. We got him seeing the medical staff and that and getting physio. And the rest of it's bumps and bruises. So we're missing an import and a key player in Jamie. So hopefully the rest of the guys stay healthy and we see some good performances this weekend.
DaCosta, morale-wise, is he feeling okay?
Yeah, these things happen. These guys are hockey players. Everybody picks up varying degrees of injuries. He's only been out, for a week of practice and stuff. But the guy was playing well, and he was a pretty key part to our lineup. So we want him back as quick as possible. But he's a pretty conscientious guy. He's doing what's being told to him by the doctors and the physios. So hopefully get him back sooner than later.